And Come Outside will be back tomorrow at the same time. Well, that's it from Children's FTV for today. But we'll be back later on this afternoon at 3:30 with some programs from CITV or Children's ITV. Because you know why? Because it's the 30th anniversary. Not the 30th, but the 40th anniversary of CITV, and we got some great programs for younger and the older ones as well. So make sure to tune in 3:30 for more Children's FTV for CITV programs, the classic ones. Until then, this is Mr. Witt saying goodbye for now, and I'll see you in the afternoon. Goodbye for now. And although we're late, but we're celebrating the 1-year anniversary of the Bearsons. That's coming up on FTV after the break. And now on FTV, it's time to see how the Bearsons get their own celebration. Why? It's because they're celebrating the 1-year anniversary of the Bearsons. Warning, this episode may contain a message from George, so take it away.
Good evening. My name is George Buxton and welcome to a special Bearsons celebration. Now, you're probably thinking, why am I doing this? Well, obviously, it's been a year now since the Bearsons first came to YouTube, probably back in 2021, which is about last year ago. So that's why I've decided to put all the shorts and a couple of the episodes in one very special show, just to celebrate the first year anniversary of the Bearsons since 2021. Oh, and of course, however, I've been doing a lot of filmmaking for about 5 years now. Yeah, since the original program, which was called George with No Hair Bear, the very first program that I've ever made. Although it's a little bit cringy though, but once I got over to the No Hair Bear voice, first of all, it sounded like this. Hello, everybody. I'm No Hair Bear. But as I get better and better at that, my voice has started to change, which he sounds now sounds like this. Hello, everybody. I'm No Hair Bear. That's the sort of a thing that you probably heard on YouTube before. That means I have improved it a bit. And sure, No Hair Bear even got a role as Grandpa Bearson, which you will see in this special program later on. And of course, there are some other variants of the shows as well, such as the No Hair Bear Show, the Chloe Raccoon Show, the Adventures of Werther, the very program that I also started as well, and it's also the first ever couple to be on YouTube as well. That's Werther and Bertha. So Werther is the green bear, and Bertha is the pink bear as well. And as for little cousin Tedward, which you probably might remember that on Family Bear, well, that was his first appearance of it as well. And of course, he did continue with some programs like Tedward's Bus and George and Ted. Oh, and George the Green Bear, however, made his first appearance somewhere. Well, I don't know, but whatever it is. And I've also made some other programs that you might probably remember, such as Only Fools and Bears, the spoof to Only Fools and Horses, the original program from the BBC, which I used to love when I first got the DVD box set. And there's Young Adults Behaving Badly. That's with Damien and Bertie to continue on without their dads. Well, that's for where they left off. And I don't know what sort of other programs had something to do with comedy. But there was one thing that I've been wanting to do that since I now like The Simpsons in principle. Imagine if The Simpsons have turned into bears, and imagine if The Simpsons with Horrid Henry and the Berenstain Bears all rolled into one, because that makes it as a bear type of family. And of course, the cast of characters which do get involved, such as Captain Wacky, aka Andy Bearson, Oh, and Captain Wacky is only in the shorts, as you probably guessed. There's Barbara Bearson. Bought. Oh, that's just Andy's iconic catchphrase. In case if Bort does anything wrong. And there's Ben Bearson, a gifted type of bear who's very kind, but sometimes can get into all sorts of problems, especially Cousin Barry, which you've probably heard by now. And also, there are two Simpson characters that came from USA in the original show of The Simpsons. Well, there's Lisa, Maggie, Glenda, Bart, and there are other great villains out there too, such as Bilious, Dang and Dodos from the Halloween specials, and Carol Smiley. Yeah, it's just a joke, a red type of guy. And that's pretty much all the cast there is. Oh yeah, and O'Hare did even get in the Bearsons specials, such as the VIB Bear and loads of others. And O'Hare, as I said, he had a role of Grandpa Bearson, which he looks like Abraham J. Simpson as Homer's father, Well, obviously, Grandpa Bearson is the same as Andy Bearsons. Oh yeah, and the reason why Captain Wacky was originally named that in the shorts, only because after 43 shorts, or 42, if I can remember, I had to change the name to Andy Bearson, because Andy, however, was my father's name, and although saying the first name Andrew, well, I just thought I would not include that name in for the father there of Borton Benz, so I decided to call it Andy. That's after he was being called by his biker friends. The biker people that you go out with sometimes. Rough, tough, and sometimes smile, but they are never evil. No, of course not. And I did remember meeting some of them. So yeah, because 5 years I've been doing a lot of filmmaking, and that was a bit of an experience. Because on my first year of filmmaking, I used to do a lot of those things, but only when I was a Lufton student back then, right here at this very house where this used to be Lufton's, but not anymore, because I still carried on using that one as of today. And I even carried on filming only at my old bedroom, which is back at... but I can't tell you what address though. That would give it away. But anyways, now, I'm sure you'll see a mixture of the support casts, which is such as Andy, Barbara, Bort, Dan, Lisa, Maggie, from The Simpsons, obviously, Glenda, Bart, and loads of others. Well, and I sure hope that you will enjoy this special program as I enjoyed making them. So, tonight on this program, I decided to only include 4 shorts, 4 episodes, and a few specials along the way. That makes it as a special compilation to celebrate the first year anniversary to the Bearsons. And the shorts and episodes and specials will be my top picks as I enjoyed making. And so, in my conclusion, I'd like to say thank you all for watching my episodes of the Bearsons, and I hope you'll enjoy this special program. So, here we go, a Bearsons Celebration. Enjoy!
You three. Right now, listen up now. Now, because your Grandpa Bearson is coming to visit today, so I want you two to behave with him today.